continue for the years to come to get masterminds and load them up and put them in here to give you a wealth, an absolute wealth of information for you to reference. Now listen, depending on the size of your group, I mean, this can be as much as the investment for this, as much as like paying for yourself or paying one of your employees an extra whopping 57 cents an hour, or as little as 35 cents an hour, depending on whether it's a group or just one person. But it varies in there, but it's a very, very, very minor investment. Not 35 cents per hour watch, but I'm saying if they were on salary or on an hourly wage and what you pay them in a month, versus what this is, it's pennies per hour. So it's not a big deal. But in addition to that, we have content specialists, which are coming. These are certain people that have certain areas of expertise that we're going to be loading up on different topics, from marketing to internet marketing to Twitter to whatever we can find to add to that. We put inside that. We have personalized coaching. Now, the personalized coaching, that's an area that I'm going to be getting in front of the camera, much like I am today. And I'm going to take the problems and the challenges that you send me, and that the coaches that you're working with have brought, and we're going to bring them here, and I'm going to do the research on them. And twice a month, I'm going to spit that back out in a video, and we're going to make it a topic, and we're going to talk about a particular issue. Say, here's how you deal with this, or here's how I recommend that, or here's the Rainforest principle that applies to that particular problem. You see, Xerox has found that they have a database inside their headquarters that they valued at $100 million. You know what that database is? It's not their customers. It is the anecdotal stories from their technicians of how they fix copier problems in the marketplace. It's the stories. They collected the stories and shared those stories, and they said the technicians learn more from the stories than they do from the training manuals. And so what I'm going to do twice a month is come on here through this mechanism that you're watching now, through the Learning Lab, and you're going to see updates. Twice a month, new video, dealing with challenges and questions that either you have that you can send me, or somebody else has that I can report to you on, plus some commentary on the current market conditions that we're in, and some input we have on that. So some training and some inspirational on that. And if you notice, look, the next one down there, what does it say? Business devotional. Why? Well, I'm somewhat of a spiritual man, I guess, and I've been writing an inspirational blog along this line for many, many years, and tens of thousands of people have enjoyed it for a very long time. And so I'm going to be putting about once a week, sending out a blog. You don't have to read it. It's what we do. So I'm hoping that you'll get your eyes inside that and really, really enjoy it. So that's it. That takes you through the entire contents of what's inside the Learning Lab. Now, at the end of that, this is it. Now you say, well, what's this going to cost me? Well, if I was doing it for you, I mean, people pay thousands and thousands of dollars to have me for a day. But we're not going to be doing that. We're not coming there for a day. And lastly, you'll notice down here is the business devotional. Now this section is pretty amazing, I think. Once a week, I'm going to put out a devotional that I do. I have a blog that tens of thousands of people have enjoyed over the years, where I deal with spiritual issues as they relate to the marketplace. It's kind of the power behind it all, if you will. And I teach on those things. And so once a week, it's not going to be a long thing, but it's going to be, hopefully, a high-impact spiritual impartation that's optional. It's there, it's included, it's free, it's part of the program. It's yours to choose or not to choose. All right? So now you see it. Our Learning Lab not only has the devotional and the personalized coaching and certain content specialists that are going to deal with how to do a business plan, or getting in financing or investment, or those kinds of topics. There's a variety of topics. There's some very exciting ones. I mean, really, really exciting ones that I'm anxious to get on tape. We haven't got there yet, but when I do, I mean, there's some really, really good stuff we're going to be loading. And of course, the mastermind mentors, which will be added to throughout the year, and the Selling Among Wolves and the Rainforest. This is packed. If you were to buy this or to have this kind of consulting, I mean, just to have me come for a day would be thousands of dollars. But the amount of material that's here is huge, and you can access it again and again and again, 24/7, wherever you can get a high-speed internet connection or a reasonably good connection. You can access this and watch it. You can test it. You can retain what you learned. There is nothing else anywhere that I know of on the market that combines digital, high-speed digital video, the PDFs for downloads, all the graphics that are brought in, the training on a wide variety of business issues to help you grow and succeed in business. None of them are there to sell you a product. These aren't infomercials. This is real training. And you're going to get it somewhere between 35 to 57 cents an hour, depending whether it's yourself or a group or whatever. So it's a very inexpensive way to get inside that. Yeah, you can do the math, multiply it by the number of hours that you work in a month typically, or the average person works in a month. Let me put it that way. I don't know, you may only work 1 day a month, but it's a very reasonable investment. Well, folks, there you have it. The best explanation I can give for you of what's inside the Learning Lab. What you need to do now is to decide, is this something that's right for you? What your investment is going to be is going to depend on the number of users you have, whether you're working with a coach or not. But it's $97 a month, which is about 57 cents an hour. It can go down if you get 10 users or more to a lower investment, like I said, about 35 cents an hour, something in that neighborhood. But anywhere in between can vary depending on whether you're working with a coach. Coach has the opportunity to give you some discounts because coaches sometimes they'll include this in their coaching program, that kind of thing. You work with them on it. So here's what you need to do. If you want to check out what that looks like, go back to the home page, and you can do one of two things. You can either watch, if you want to mess around with the free demo, click on free demo. It'll allow you to log in, and you can check out some of the options that way and look at some of the videos in more detail. We have one sample chapter from a variety of different ones. You're welcome to spend a little bit more time in here. There's probably a lot of time you could spend just on watching some sample videos. So we've got lots of free content for you to get a glimpse of it. But if this sounds like something you'd like to know more of or possibly get involved in, then go to the subscribe button. And when you select subscribe on this, it's going to take you to the page that explains the Interactive Learning Lab. First thing you need to know is the money-back guarantee. We say that if in the first 30 days, if you don't see how this program will help you generate at least 10 times what you've invested, if you can't see how this is going to make you 10 times more the investment, then you can cancel your enrollment and get a full refund, and there's no hassles. In other words, we don't want you in this if this isn't good for you, if it's not working for you. That's not what we're about. This is the most powerful learning tool we know of in the internet, and it'll make you a lot of money. It'll bring an increase to your business and life. And so if you're not getting that kind of result, you're not happy with it, you want a refund, no question asked, no hassles, you're out. Okay? If you want to, you can click here to explore the Rainforest content. There's a little bit, that gives you the a little bit more detail, as I pointed out earlier, some of the courses that are there. When you scroll down, you'll notice that the payments are $97 a month. There are some discounts available if you're being coached or if you have more than 10 subscribers or 10 subscribers or more. And certainly contact our office. More importantly, contact your coach. They'll give you some of the breakdown on that. We recommend you go annually at the $997 because that's the equivalent of almost getting 2 months payments for free. So you scroll down to the subscribe area, and it's here, step number 1, you determine how many user licenses you're going to want. And you either have monthly or annual. So we're going to pretend for now that we're going to go we'll go over here to the annual. It's what we recommend. So you click on that, and you say, I want 5 users. And once you select that, you hit step number 2, choose a payment option. Okay, which is what I just did, the annual or the monthly. Step number 3, select your option from the pull-down menu and click Purchase, which we just did. Purchase the course, which is the Buy Now button. We've just done that. When you push the Buy Now button, of course, it takes you to the page and you add it to your cart. That's 5 licenses for a year. That's $4,985 for 5 people of training for 365 days, 24/7. Just based on the work hours alone, you're looking at probably 50 cents an hour you're investing in your people for this training. Okay, it's that simple. I recommend you go in and you get for 1, get for 2, get for 3, any number you want. Any questions, you give us a call at our office, 941-377-9384. You're welcome to email us at admin@rainforeststrategy.com or admin@michaelpink.com. And we'll answer any questions. But if a coach has brought you to this page, by all means contact your coach because they're the ones who can work with you. And if you notice, there is a little discount code down here and gift vouchers and all that kind of stuff. If you got one of those from your coach, there's some good savings that can be had as well. So that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope this works for you. Thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.